Alright, hey guys, I'm going to show you my favorite anti-MULCHARMY line for branded. This is how you're going to only give your opponent basically one draw off of a MULCHARMY and still full gimmick lock them on a one card combo most of the time. You need to have in rotation a Fallen of Albaz or a Cartesia, and if this is the case, is always a one card combo. If you do not have a Cartesia or an Albaz in rotation, whether it's in your graveyard, your field, or in your hand, then this is a 2-card combo. Most of the time, this will be a 1-card combo. We're going to go Nadir Servant. Nadir Servant effect, send the Garura, and then search a Dogmatica Maximus. And then on resolution, you can go Garura effect to draw a card. This is where you get one of those cards in rotation, let's just say off your draw, because most of the time, there are about 10 different ways to get to a Cartesia or Albaz. Now we're going to be able to go Dogmatica Maximus effect to banish the Garura. And then we can use Maximus's effect to send 2 monsters from our extra deck to the graveyard. We can send 1 Titanclad to the graveyard plus 1 Albion to the graveyard, so that we're able to complete our full gimmick lock. And then we can just normal summon the Cartesia in this case, and then proceed to end phase, and then we can go Albion effect to get Branded in Red set, but we also need a monster for Branded in Red in the graveyard, so we go with the Titanclad so that we can get out a Guiding Quem from our deck, and this is where we give our opponent their first draw, and then Guiding Quem can use her effect to send a Fallen of Albaz to the graveyard. You pass your opponent, and then they go main phase 1, they go normal summon Snake Eye Ash. Great. Give them their Poplar normal summon and even their search. On resolution, you can go Cartesia effect to then fusion summon, using herself and probably Maximus in this case. Doesn't really matter. This is a very flexible combo, and very many combinations of cards work. It's just knowing what you need to do. Grand Guignol effect, and Guiding Quem Chainlink 2 to chain block the Grand Guignol from an Ash Blossom. You can just lose to an Ash here if you don't. And then get the Cartesia. Sometimes this won't be the case. And then Grand Guignol is going to send to the graveyard. You go Branded in Red, targeting the Fallen of Albaz in the graveyard that you sent off. Also, if you have an Albaz in hand with another card in hand, and you ended up sending Cartesia to the graveyard off a Quem, you can always make Lubellion and then pitch the Albaz so it's in the graveyard for Branded in Red, so that you could pitch the Cartesia so that Quem can still summon Cartesia and you can still do the gimmick lock. So it works with either Albaz or Cartesia. And then you fuse off with any light spellcaster on your board, and then you can go into the Sanctifier, and then you can go Sanctifier effect targeting the gimmick puppet, just give it to your opponent, and then summon the Maximus. And that's how you gimmick lock with 1 card under MULCHARMY while only giving your opponent 1 draw.